It's Week 16 of the NFL. And we'll see Brandon Ayuk, their few better in the red zone, as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Dolphins. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. To this game, Brock, well, there is no hiding who the spotlight is on. When you've got two quarterbacks of this caliber on the same field, we know all eyes go directly to them.
Yeah, both of these QBs enjoy their status as some of the best at the position in the game. They also crave these kind of matchups, Kate, where there's somebody else from that elite tier standing right on the other sideline. These type of peers bring out the very best in each other, and of course, they both want...
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That finds Ayuk, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Beckham, the motion man here. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He puts a MER under this one, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Achan reels it in. Jukes one defender. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second and 13. Connection made to Beckham. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. To throw, Tagovailoa. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Purdy on first down. Brought in by Ayuk. He's got to gain a 6 there. David Long getting to the spot that time. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Fred Warner. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa now. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Kittle brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They got 2 on the run. It's 3rd down. Now Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Barrios now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion Waddle over left. 1st down. Here's Tua. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They motion the tight end over. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Gets this to OBJ. He's contained at the line for no gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins pushing for a late spark before halftime. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Here's Tua again. That's into the hands of Mostert. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Able to get it to Mostert. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He fires one deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. 1st down from the red zone. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And the 49ers get there and take him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. They send the tight end in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. Into the hands of Kittle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They kick the running back in motion. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Purdy on 1st down. He's on the move. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Looking to throw. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Looking to throw. Searches from the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams approach halftime. Laviska Shenault, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Bryce Young, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. He finds OBJ. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has a man. It's Achane. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You got to get both feet down as well.
Here's Tunga Vailoa again. Beckham there to grab it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air yet again, Tunga Vailoa. Got his target, it's Hill. And he's gonna be out of bounds right along the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Kittle brings it in. This is ahead for about 5. Javon Holland there to make the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's tackled for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. That throw finds Kittle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. David Long getting to the spot that time. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A-chain on the inside give. And this one does not go far. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Running back sent in motion. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Nabs along that sideline. Samuel will head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Purdy to throw it. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, they'll run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
That's taken in by Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Mostert on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Now to throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. To throw. Completed left side to Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll go down here at the 16. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Stays upright. Getting out to his left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He makes the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Miami.